Look at that. What? Oh, whoops. Sorry about that. Got a little carried away with that there. Wow, it's been a while. I haven't seen you guys in quite a little bit after our grand adventure through Zion. That was some good stuff and some really rockin' geology. Happy to see you all again back here. Yep, I guess I might as well talk about, you know, some more rocks with you guys. I got a lot to talk about, really, a lot of really cool stuff. And well, I guess I could start. I guess I could start with the Golden Gate Bridge. Why not? Why not? Okay. A fixture of the San Francisco Bay Area, the Golden Gate Bridge was built in 1937, linking the North and South Bay regions. At the time, was a huge technical achievement that ended up really revolutionizing the entire infrastructure of the Bay Area, leaving us with this fantastic monument, testament to architecture of that time. Really great stuff. Fantastic. The bridge itself actually ferries between 30 to 20 million people a year, which is an incredible asset to the entire Bay Area. The bridge was actually drilled 180 feet down. If you see these cement pylons here, go down into the local geology of the bay, which actually reveals some really crazy rocks and some absolutely fascinating stuff. Now, a really crazy thing about the San Francisco Bay itself is that it wasn't always a bay. 2-3 million years ago, this region looked completely different, had completely different geology, and it would have been completely unrecognizable even. The bay itself formed around 2 to 3 million years ago. However, it didn't start filling with water until the last 600,000 years or so. Actual core samples from the drilling of the Golden Gate reveal periods of sedimentation where ocean sediments were deposited and then would be periodically overlain by different sediments of continental origin, things like non-ocean rocks, telling us that the bay has not always been a bay. Throughout these periods, water level has risen and fallen and risen and fallen, revealing a valley underneath the San Francisco Bay Area. There is in fact an ancestral valley, if you would, that's cut by the Sacramento River as it's cut through the San Francisco Bay here. It actually flows through, or it flowed through millions of years ago, down through the bay and out through the Golden Gate there. Actually, as early as 8,000 years ago, there was no bay here. That was the last kind of dry spell that the bay had. And right around that time, I don't know if you recall, the Ice Age was just ending. So globally, glacier melt was melting all over the world. It melted and ran into the oceans. Ocean levels rose, and it rose up all the way up through the Golden Gate Strait, up into the bay, flooding it to where it is right now. Some really fascinating stuff, and really the history of the Golden Gate area, specifically the Marin Headlands here, is absolutely fascinating and tells a great story of the early days of California's history that I can't wait to share with you all. It's gonna be a bit of a mystery though. I think we're gonna have to take it step by step, but we'll get there and it'll be a fantastic ride. Let's go. Before we really head out, I do just want to say real quick that we're going to be talking about a lot of stuff that's millions of years old, like really old, like way older than like your mom's 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 mom. True story. But not all geology is like that. Sometimes geology happened as early as last week or as early as yesterday. For example, check this out. We've been having a lot of rain lately in the California area, and what do we have but sinkholes and kind of landslides that can happen like this. Events where a lot of saturated earth, saturated soil gets full of water and becomes mobile, and pockets can end up filling in. And when those pockets fill in, it makes more space and more room for more rock to fall until eventually you get a sinkhole that forms. This is a relatively small one. Still wouldn't want to step in that. You wouldn't want to fall in that. Might kind of hurt, sprain your ankle pretty bad. But there have been sinkholes in places like South America and Italy that have been known to swallow entire city blocks down 200 feet of vertical relief, just filled with just stuff and people and dogs and things, just all in this hole. it's crazy. It's so cool. I mean, well, it's kind of tragic for the people in the hole, but it's so cool. But at the same time, it's happening today. It's happening right now, all the time. Like right now, you can feel it. You can't. Not really, but you know, yeah. Let's get out of here. Let's go.